for a 12-round fight, I'm feeling not too bad then.
No worries, mate. How's the hand good?
And yeah, it's great, mate. It's unreal.
It didn't seem to stop you throwing.
No, I kept throwing it out there. I had to. It's a 12-round fight. I'm not going to put it away. I'll keep using it till it's It was cooked in about the ninth round. I felt it really go. I was relying on the backhand a lot more, but yeah, we got through it. Hopefully it's not too serious, and yeah, we can move on and be back out in the end of the year.
Do you enjoy a fight like that? It was back and forth at times and pretty hectic in there.
Yeah, it was a good, tough test. That's why we took the fight. We knew it was going to be a tough hit out, and that's what it was. I'm not here for easy rollover fights, which some people they see a guy that they haven't heard too much of. I knew he was a well-ranked fighter and a tough test for a reason. That's why we took the fight. We're here for tough challenges and for fights to make me better. I'm only going to learn and grow from the experience, and that's why we're doing this. You're not here forever, so I want to experience nights like this. I got to fight back in my hometown in Wollongong in front of all my friends and family and everyone who came out to support the night. It was another night that I'll remember for a long, long time, and in a good fight.
Are you worried this hand's going to set you back a bit?
I'm hoping not too. It's not too serious, So it's I'll ice it, go get it looked at, and see what we're going to do with it. But it's, we'll see what's what with it first, So it's too early for decisions or anything like that. Hopefully it's not much.
The hand, was it like one shot or did it progressive?
Nah, it was progressive. So it was like I felt it get a bit sore in the fourth, and by the sixth it was sore again. Then I hit him with a left hook in about the ninth, and I really felt like something didn't feel quite right at all. So it was giving me dramas early on, but not enough to stop throwing it. I was almost just trying to touch him a bit with it, and then earn my backhand a bit. But look, we got through it, and we won the fight in a tough 12-round fight. It was good enough.
When did you know there was an issue?
Round 4. Yeah.
Do you feel like if you didn't hurt the hand, you would be able to stop him?
I don't know. It's too early to say. He's a good fighter. Give me his respect. So he's a good fighter, and it was a good fight. I didn't get him out of there. It was a 12-round fight, and against these world-class guys, you really got to earn it. It's I wasn't good enough to stop him tonight.
Do you have a sense that he could tell that your hand was busted?
I don't know. We saw in a few of his fights. He did like to chase and did he was a hard guy to stay organised with. He came at you with a lot of awkward stuff, and he was at times almost running at me. It was so it was a bit it was hard to stay organised the whole time, and to have hard defensive hands against him. But that's stuff that I'll work on and get better from. Like I said, another fight where I learned a lot, and I get to grow and get better from this.
Given the fact half of that fight was with one hand, to give you some confidence moving forward when you've got two good ones.
Look, I know I've got confidence every time I get in that ring, and there's not much I do better than boxing. And there's nothing I do better than boxing. I'll rephrase that. So it's I've got confidence going into any fight against any man in my weight class. So if I take on the likes of Nue, I'll go into that fight full of confidence, and that's what I plan to do. That's the fight for me.
Was it hard to block out all the sort of what could be and what's next, and was it hard to block that all out?
No, not really. To be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of his leading into a fight. It's nice to have his around and ask me all these questions, but I block everything out. I don't really check anything on social media, really, besides what my mates send to me and take the piss out of me with. But that's about it, really. It's my soapy team. They're about the only ones that let me know who's bagging me. But other than that, I don't really listen to you. So it's I just try and yeah, he's a soap too. So you can get that on the record. But it's look, I don't really care. It's everyone's gonna have their opinion, their 2 cents. I'm just gonna keep working every day to get better, be the best fighter I can be, and I'm like I said, I'm in the gym every day. I will be tomorrow. Not using my left hand though, and getting better. It's on to the next. Everything I do from here on, it's to win that undisputed world title.
Given the injury and how aggressive he was that up there with one of the toughest fights you've had?
Yeah, he was definitely a tough guy. I think I've definitely had closer fights, and I thought I was controlling the whole thing. I think he had moments where just little things like I thought like in times like I was catching shots inside, and then like I thought, all right, now I'm starting to press, and I started catching him shots, and then like his tape came undone and stuff like that. So like a few things where I was getting momentum, and I probably let him get off a few too many times in close before I got to start walking forward. But yeah, little things like that, But I'll watch it back, see where we can improve, see where we can get better at, and take that into the next fight and the next test. So that looks like the ultimate test. So it's yeah, a lot of growth and a lot of learning to do, but I'll do it, and I'll be best prepared for whatever is next.
George, how do you assess the performance?
Fantastic. I thought Sam was really good. I thought he's handled everything in the build-up really well. He's handled it like a main event star. He's done very well, and hearing what he's done to his hand halfway through the fight, even more impressed, because I thought he was up against some really tough opposition, and it's very hard to really get across how good his opponent was when you've got a non-English speaking opponent. We haven't seen a whole lot of him on TV, and he comes across here, and he was brilliant. He was actually really good. And even in that, I was nervous in that 12th round when he was winding up. Felt like he was winding up from his ankles and taking these big shots at Sam. And Sam's defence tonight, I thought, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He stayed in the pocket really well, and he fired back even better. And it made for a really entertaining finish to the night of what I thought was a really good night. There was some big performances from other fighters leading into this, and I thought Sam capped it off really well.
How'd you rate Wilson tonight?
Great. I thought it was a really good fight. I thought at the time that he stopped it, I thought he was starting to fade. I actually thought it was Yui Dib was getting the better of him, and mate, the power that he has in that left hook, really impressive finish for Liam, and I hope he gets a really good fight off the back of it.
Do you believe that the Kambosos fight is the next logical fight for Liam?
I think it should. The vibe in there for that fight, that's a great domestic fight. Yui Dib's got a fantastic record. Yui Dib's, he's a really good lightweight. And I think that a big domestic fight here in Australia with two very talented fighters, guys, Liam Wilson, George Kambosos, both have fought unsuccessfully for world titles in the last few years, and I think it's a really good fight. I think the fans would love it. I think the fans would get behind it, and we'll be really enjoying it if we do get that over the line.